Okay, need to find that person's address and street and where they live, and how do I find, how do these work? Am I dating myself with the old paper map? We used to pull those things out while we were driving. How we ever survived is beyond me.
I saw some detour signs.
Audrey, when they close the road, they put up big signs, like this one.
But look, when you're going on a trip, you need a map. I mean, do you even remember the old folding maps or the Thomas Brothers guide? Now, you need a map to check along the way. But even before that, before you even consult a map to check the route, you need to know the destination. A philosopher once said, it's just as difficult to get to a place when you don't know where you're going as it is to come from a place that you've never been. Whoa, that's deep. Stupid, but deep.
Wow, you blow my mind.
Now look, that's the purpose behind the sales call agenda. I'm laying out a roadmap that shows both the path and, more importantly, the destination. Now suppose that you're selling solar panels. You're in a virtual environment, a Zoom call perhaps.
Hi, everyone.
Hello. Bobby, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
You go first.
Yeah, that was a little too familiar. So you're in that virtual setting. What if we could share this statement early in the process? That is, just after some trust building time, but before our discovery time. What if I said to my customer, let me tell you how I would like to spend our time on this call so that you can get the most out of it. I'll start by asking some questions about you, about how you live, and about what you need both now and in the future. And then I'll take that information and make some suggestions that will be tailored to your needs. If all that makes sense to you, we can schedule an appointment to look at your home and your property, run some usage calculations, and create a proposal. All right, can I start by asking a few questions? What did I do there? Well, I created a roadmap. Who benefits in that process of creating a map? Well, both of you, actually, you and your customer. The customer gains a clear understanding of how this process will work and what the next steps are. You gain confidence that you and your customer are on the same page. You're walking towards the same goal. I call this mutual purpose, and it's magical.
Nothing can be best for us unless it's best for you.
Now the question is, what goes wrong? Well, careful here, because some people would recommend a closing question at this point, as in, and if I can show you a solution that works for you, would you be ready to purchase today? I'm not a big fan of closing on hypotheticals. It's a lot of pressure that gets put on a customer early on in the process, but I am a big fan of closing assumptions. So if you're hoping for a purchase decision today, you can explain the agenda and then end with, and if all that's to your liking, we can move forward with the purchase today. Let's get started by understanding what you are looking for. Now, when we set that agenda with our customer, we're really doing it in two different parts. It begins with an explanation of where we are going, and it ends with an instruction on the very next step or steps. So again, let me repeat what I opened up with if I were selling solar panels. Let me tell you how I'd like to spend our time on this call so that you can get the most out of it. I'll start by asking some questions about you, about how you live, and about what you need both now and in the future. I'll take that information and then make some suggestions that will be tailored to your needs. If all that makes sense to you, we can schedule an appointment to look at your home and property, run some usage calculations, and create a proposal. So can we get started by asking you just a few questions? Now let me break that sequence down. The first thing that I did was announce the agenda, and I let them know that this is for them. The second thing that I did is laid out the steps, simple and top level. Third, I announced the call to action. Not asking you to do anything just yet, just making it clear where we are going. And then I moved to that very first step. That's the way it works. Announce the agenda, lay out the steps, announce the end goal or next steps, and move back to that first step. Now, ultimately, our goal here is to create mutual purpose. We want to be on the same page with our customer. We want to know that we are headed on the path and that everybody knows how this is going to go. Let's face it, you wouldn't want to walk into a doctor's office and have the doctor ask you, "So how would you like me to treat you today?" No, I would much rather my doctor tell me, "This is what we're going to do in this procedure." Because my doctor is the professional. You are the professional. Set the agenda for your customer. All right, now it's time to go to work. What can you do to introduce the agenda early in the process? Hey, we hope you're enjoying the 5-minute sales trainings. If you are, would you tell somebody else about it? Would you post one of our 5-minute sales trainings onto your Facebook page or your LinkedIn page? We grow by word of mouth, and we appreciate your support. Until next time, learn more to earn more.